You're tuned into the hottest station on the internet nation. Is your boy Izzy Stars. Welcome to BonusingRadio.com, the hottest station on the internet nation. Today I have founder Antonio Loren coming up in just a little bit. Stay tuned. I got a little bit of cunty beats for y'all. I got the birthday shout outs coming up for y'all, and I got a lot of talk for y'all. So tune in today on the hot station on internet nation, BonusingRadio.com. Don't forget, it's the snapback to your clapback, bitch.
Kill bitches, stay out of my lane. Buckle up, ho, cause I'm driving reckless. I'm so far gone and you can't compare. Came up fast like a temperature. Yeah, I'm everywhere like eczema. I'm so sick that I'm so contagious. And you're so ill like all of my haters. That shit cause you just can't take it. I don't even looking ass bitch, all eyes on me. I murder that bitch, call it first degree. I trust no one, catwalk with me. I'm a legendary queen and I'm holding the heat. Yeah, I'm so hot on a queen beat seat. And anybody in here can catch a beat. What? Roadkill bitches, stay out of my lane. Buckle up, ho, cause I'm driving reckless. I'm so far gone and you can't catch. Came up fast like a temperature. Yeah, I'm everywhere like eczema. I'm so sick that I'm so contagious. And you're so ill like all of my haters. It just don't shake cause you just can't take it. I don't even looking ass bitch, all eyes on me. I murder that bitch, call it first degree. I trust no one, catwalk with me. I'm a legendary queen and I'm holding the heat. Yeah, I'm so hot on a queen beat seat. And anybody in here can catch at ED.
For a minute, now it's time for the jump ball. I'm back, so you know it's like a pop ball. Boss flow, everybody to the dance floor. Take a breath, cause y'all about to go off. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, hey, mic check 1 2 1 2. I mic check 1 2 1 2. You know I slide like I got find a bitch that rippets better than I do. Now not lie, you sit next to me, deny. Microwave origins, put in no time. Of the years, more wasted time. And by the way, can you tell me your name one more time? Impact not lasting, moments of asking. Who used to pass and how many words you ask? Delusional bitches, that's each you get. Delusional bitches, that's each you get. The perk kitty cat stuff, I done that. The thump and the stuff, invented that. My goal, I'm so sick. It's just so ridiculous. How I keep coming time again. My goal, I'm so sick. It's just so ridiculous. How I keep coming time again.
let it all out. Bring it back on a count of 3. 1 for the ready, 2 for the set. DJ, drop the beat. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the bitch I flip. Somebody must have told her about it. I don't know what it is, but every time I see the bitch I flip. Somebody must have told her about it. Somebody need to tell her that she need to quit.
Yeah, see the DJ Mike E production.
Let it all out. I wanna see a bitch let it all out. Get back on a count of 3. I wanna see a bitch let it all out. I wanna see a bitch let it all out. I wanna see a bitch let it all out. Get back on a count of 3. 1 for the ready, 2 for the set. DJ, drop the beat. Let it all out. 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 Bitch, let it all out. 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 Bitch, let it all out. 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 Bitch, let it all out. 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 Bitch, let it all out. 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 Bitch, let it all out. 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 Bitch, let it all out. Let it all. Let it all. Let it all out. Let it all. Let it all out. 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 Bitch, let it.
right, don't forget, I want to say happy anniversary to BallroomSceneRadio.com. That's right, it's our 3-year anniversary. Shout out to BallroomSceneRadio.com, Tiberius Stretch Ninja, Izzy Stars, and the rest of the Ballroom Scene Radio cast and crew. Happy anniversary, 3-year anniversary, BallroomSceneRadio.com.
You're live with Izzy Stars.
So
Good evening. I'd like to introduce myself. I am the Soul Shaker, coming to you from behind the speakers. Don't try to adjust the system. I am in control. How do you like it? Do you like it hard?
Don't you hear me calling you Miss Honey? I know you hear me calling you Miss Honey. Don't you hear me calling you Miss Honey?
Feel the drum.
Don't you hear me calling you Miss Honey? Miss Honey. Miss Honey. I know you hear me calling you. You don't used to know me. You don't used to know me.
All right, real quick, I want to give a happy birthday shout out. K. Bourne, Ebony. Tavanian Twister. Dizzy Kid Ninja. Yaya Ebony. Nichelle Hughes Continental, a.k.a. Miss Taxi. Jai Infinity. Dennis Revlon. Icon Father. Angel Infinity. Anelli Ninja. Malachi Brooks Ebony. Tim Leviticus. Lynn Andres Ninja. Those are the birthday shout outs for this week. Don't forget, you're tuning in to the hottest station on the Internet Nation, BallroomSceneRadio.com. I am your host, Izzy Stars. Also want to give a great big shout out to Tiberius Stretch Ninja, working very hard behind the scenes, also VP of BallroomSceneRadio.com. Don't forget the numbers 347-709-0655 if you want to call in. Give a quick shout out.
When I enter the building, into the building, into the building, into the building. Alarms go off when I enter the building, into the building, into the building, into the building. Alarms go off when I alarms go off. Alarms go off when I enter. Alarms go off. Alarms go off when I enter. Alarms go off. Alarms go off when I enter. Alarms go off. Alarms go off when I enter. Alarms go off. Alarms go off when I enter. Alarms go off. Alarms go off when I enter. Alarms go off when I enter. The building. Don't just stand when I enter the building. Let's get off when I enter the building. Let's get off when I enter the building. Let's go off when I enter the building. Ladies with an attitude. Ladies with an attitude. With an attitude, fellas that were in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Ladies with an attitude.
the floor, bitch, give me what I want. Said you want a serve, bitch, it's just a fry. Let me turn it up. I'ma get low, I'ma burn it up. You talk a lot of shit, bitch, please shut up. It's my time to shine. Spit it time, spit it time, spit it time, spit it time. I am. You shit, you want this, I'm not gonna shit that you leave on the floor. You I am. Give me my 10 0, that's my shit. I am. So something, forget about them, kill them. Yeah, I'm trouble. It's time, everybody has a cycle. I'm walking.
Now, 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 now,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Drag queens, take your mark. The dance floor is now open. Drag queens, take your...
like femme queen. Bring it to the runway.
This is a lot of lore. Magnifique, elite beat.
Elevator. Soft and feminine. Soft and feminine. Elevator. Soft and feminine. Feminine, feminine, feminine. Soft and feminine. Soft and feminine. Soft and feminine. Feminine, feminine, feminine. And repeat. Feminine, repeat. And repeat. Feminine. And repeat. Feminine, repeat. And repeat.
This is the beat to scream and shout. You know you like it. You know you want it. You know you like it. You know you want it. You know you like it. You know you want it. You know you like it. You know you want it. You know you like it. So come and get it. You know you want it. So come and get it. You know you like it. So come and get it. You know you want it. So come and get 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 it. 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 This is the beat to scream and shout. This is the beat when you. This is the beat when you. This is the beat when you. This
heard you want to be. I 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 heard you want to be.
Bitch, you in the back, I'm ahead of the class. Better sit that ass down before I slay that ass. Coolie hot shit on your fucking face. School days epic, you don't make the grade, bitch. So let me see your power. Cunts on speed, 1,000 miles per hour. At a deadly rate. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. So you want immaculate conception? Then bitch, let this be a true confession. You're a tired bitch. Bitch, you're a tangent. You want another meeting late? Then here's a fucking mirror right in front of your face. So who wanna come for me? The only real bitch running NYC. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. Ever since I was a young buck, playing with my Tonka truck. Always knew I'd be one of the greatest, shitting on the motherfucking haters. I know you rich bitches breaking the code. Remember, I'm number one in control. Moving at a deadly rate. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take. That bitch is so shade, cause they just can't take.
You just can't take it.
This is a journey into music and sound. Watch out and get ready to move your feet. Wherever you are, you will be a part of it. Get ready. So get ready.
The witch doctor. 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 The witch
Good job. All right, 347-709-0655 is the number to dial. Today I have Founder Loren. Say what's up. You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're in. What's up? Welcome to BallingScene.com. Welcome to the show. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Midwest, Chicago.
I know that's right. Speak up a little bit.
I said I'm calling from Chicago, the Midwest.
I know that's right. So,
ask me. I'm all ears. Open book.
Give me a second. All right, are we back?
I'm here.
I know that's right. All right, welcome to BallingSceneRadio.com. Tell us a little bit about yourself real quick, for those who don't know who you are in the ballroom scene.
Okay. Well, I'm the overall founder, the father of the House of Loren, which started back in 2004, late, and going into 2005. I started my house with a couple members. My original daughter, Shasha Loren, was the first member of Chicago. And then I established a couple of chapters in Minnesota, North Carolina. Right now, I work at the Auditorium Theater. To do a little engineering. In the ballroom scene, they classify me as trans man, but I don't look at myself as trans man, but I look at myself as just an average man that go to work every day and come home and take care of their family. What else you want to know? I don't smoke or drink. You know, I don't mind that people do, but, you know, I don't.
I know that's right. Let's talk a little bit about you growing up. How was it for you growing up?
Well, I come from a, I want to say, half open-minded family to a half not so open-minded family. I did have gay people in my family growing up. I was exposed to the drag form. My auntie used to do shows with a pageant girl named Sherry Payne. So we go way back. For the people that don't know, she works at the Baton, but she's a good, you know, performer.
That's right.
As I was growing up, I kind of not felt girly. I kind of felt that I was a boy in a girl's image or a girl's body or whatever. As I got older, I did become what they would say a butch lesbian, which that was taken on the boy or male role. From then on, I had established myself back in high school, which basically I used to go to high school with the overall founder, Wardell Avant-Garde. We didn't know each other at the time, but I went to the same high school with him.
Wow.
As I did get older, I took on a more role of, you know, the version of a man, which I kind of felt that it was something that was not in me to just stop being a butch lesbian. I had to go further. When I went further, I don't think at the time the ballroom scene had really started that category, because from when I was growing up, the ballroom scene in Chicago really started out as king and queen. Then they interpreted, you know, different categories. But I still didn't know nothing about the ball scene. So maybe I want to say about the late 90s, but I went through my change like late 80s going to the 90s. So I went to school. I have been picked on. I have been talked about. I have been, ridiculed by the lesbians. I've been ridiculed by, I want to say, the homosexual men, which I'll say butch queens. I even got ridiculed just in society, period. I don't think this is an easy life. I don't think a lot of people is equipped to go through a transformation. But, hey, I'm just one person,
Work.
So what else you want to know?
When was the first? What was it for you to coming out? What was that like?
Say again.
What was coming out for you like?
I want to say being reborn again. It gave me my own personal identity. It was like, okay, I don't, God don't make mistakes, but it's just that I found out who I was, and knowing who I was, whether I was in a dress or mascara or whatever, I still knew who I was underneath. I felt free, and I felt at ease, relaxed. I felt normal. I didn't feel like no freak or nothing, as some people look at us as.
Wow. Now, what was the first clubs for you like?
Well, a lot of the clubs I went to was Jeffrey Pub, the Rialtos in Chicago. We had a club. We had a club called High Chaparral. We had a club called the Coconuts, Club Lorrays, Sandy's. It's a lot of them. When I went, I was fascinated by everybody just partying. When I came out, we used to go to Delmar Rocks, sleep in the park, wake up, party. It wasn't no identity crisis. Wasn't nobody looking at your race. It was just people partying. But as time went along, you did have a little bit of discrimination because a lot of the lesbians were coming out to the men clubs, and they were somewhat, taking over a little bit. But what I liked about just coming out, you had the drag show. You had people like Sasha Valentino, Amelia Black, Lady Bell. You got Flame, Marcus Parker. You had people that, when they performed back in the day, before all these girls got the body, they performed. They gave you Tony Braxton, Diana Ross. See, today's girls don't know about yesterday's girls.
Right.
All the transgender girls, all they think about is body. But you can have a body and be fucked up upstairs, excuse my French, I'm being serious.
That's right.
I have met a lot of girls in my day, and a lot of them are still humble. A lot of them know what it was to go through being denied, being picked on, being ridiculed. One of the first girls I met in the ballroom scene was Jasmine Foray, the overall mother of the House of Foray. When I tell you, to me, she's real. She's real as all day. When I worked my first ball, I think it was back in 2003, 2002, at Fifth City in Chicago.
Right.
Marcus Fox, the overall founder of the House of Escada, was a commentator. When I walked that night, I was so scared. I mean, the people were looking at me like vultures, and I was looking at them like assholes. I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out why y'all looking at me like I'm some alien. They didn't have the trans man category, so I had to walk butch. Neiman Escada didn't know. Only person knew, I think, in that whole ballroom scene that night was Jasmine Foray. I pulled him to the side, and my exact words was, I need you to walk with me because I'm scared of these people. I mean, they were looking, you know. When I walked, I think Neiman told me, this is a bush queen, or this is not the right category. And then when Jasmine Foray told him what I was, his first word was work. I didn't know nothing about the ballroom slang, you know. I started having different people come to me from different houses, talking about what you do in my house. Some people told me you give me life. And I'm going to tell you how dumb I was. I was like, life? Is you God? I didn't understand that give me life. I didn't understand that one either. You know, but I had a gay family, which we would call the Mafias. Her name was Tiffany Monique, my first gay mother, God rest her soul. But I did not understand all the terminology. I just walked because I felt it exciting. I met a lot of people, but my persona, my demeanor, my appearance wasn't a ball scene. It was me. It was what I knew I was inside. I didn't do it for the balls. I didn't do it for, oh, give me your tens, grand prize, you know, you did that. No, it was me. Every day that I got up and went to work, I seen a man. I didn't see no trans. I didn't see no half and half. I didn't see nothing to get my tens. This is what I was. This is who I am. I don't go to bed saying, woo, let me pull off this. Let me get ready for another day. I live, eat, and breathe. And it just, I feel really bad that we are still getting ridiculed and people looking at us like a sideshow. People not taking this particular part of this side of the community real serious. I get mad at balls. You got all these categories for the butch queens that you want to call them. But trans men can walk executive. They can walk sex siren. They can walk school. The ball scene is about being creative, being competitive. So I feel that we should be able to walk those categories just as well. You got some of these men that done walk schoolboy for 5, 6, 7 years, and they want to all of a sudden turn and be a girl. It's not that simple. You know, it's not.
Right. No.
You know, Izzy, I respect you, and I listen to a lot of people that you have interviewed months, weeks, and I have nothing against no house, no leader. But, you know, when things are brought up about the ball scene, there's always the East, the East. The Midwest has so much history. The Midwest has so much talent that if we did region versus region, we can battle with the best and go down with the best. The icons in the Midwest, from the avant-gardes, Eric Mack, the Rodells, Kenny, none of them you once see how much that they have done for the Midwest. They have had schools for the kids. They have, my daughter Shasha has opened her own home to kids when it was cold, fed them. We don't get on social media and brag about what we do because we know what we're capable of doing. My grandson, Contrell, father, Mizrahi, this boy has taken so many kids under his wing, and he has his own dance troupe. They have performed in parades, contests. You know, we don't sit up and get on social media before it started and brag about what we do. You got Opie Ebony from Indiana who has his own little connection, and they throw things for the kids. You know, it's just so much. But all you hear about is the East. I have nothing against the East. But mind you, what do you say about the Midwest? I don't feel that we should be separated. We should be somewhat ignored because we have some of the best talented people, like Renaldo Milan. He didn't come from the East. He came from the Midwest. He came from my brother Milan, who used to throw the best damn Midwest ball. That he raised that boy, taught that boy. That boy's a family dancer. You got Marco Herrera who started one of the top balls, rags to riches. It didn't come from the East. We have one of the best damn commentators, Marcus Escada. He will bring the house down. But do we get any, hoopla trophies? No. It's always the East. And every time I see things, it kind of burns me inside because we're supposed to be one community. But it's not like that. So I look at the House of Ninja. I give them kudos because they don't look at color. They just bring them in. So my overall mother, she's in New York. You probably seen her, Chanel Lopez. She works with the New York agency. I think she's mixed with Hispanic, Cuban or whatever. I see people. I don't see color. Majority of the fighting shit is among the blacks. Why? Nobody knows. You fighting over something that is nothing supposed to be but fun. Right. But it's not no more. You got people being deemed on what? 4, 5 balls? Who they slept with? Oh. I look at what they did with Kelly. They argued. Okay, I don't know much about her history. My daughter, Jane Scott, a.k.a. Kima, been walking since 1998, live in Philly. She just got deemed a legend. In 3 or 4 more years, she should be icon. You got Yasmin, who used to be a Chanel prodigy, who was the very first female figure performance in the Midwest. Then came Skittles. But don't nobody bring up about that. Don't nobody bring up how Wardell was the top for runway. You got Solomon, Icon, Infinity. We have all these great people, but we are not being brought up. We are not being talked about. It's always the East. And it shouldn't be like that. I don't feel that nobody outside the Midwest should come in our backyard and deem nobody. It's nothing against nobody. We respect the East, the South, the DMV. So respect us. See, that's the first thing about the ball scene, communication and respect. We don't do that no more. And it's sad. Yeah. You got kids doing these drugs. It's not going to stop. But we have leaders that are out here that's acting like they want to help the cause, and it's not. It's a front. You got people getting the money from these agencies, not doing what they should do. It's a front. But let it be known, when you got a non-for-profit and you're spending this money and you're not doing right, it's government. So if they start cracking down, you're going to federal jail. But see, don't nobody understand that. Don't nobody understand it. And it's sad.
God.
It's sad. We having meetings today about throwing balls. And what do we need? What kind of resources? A lot of these kids don't have a GED. You can look at what they do on Facebook. Spell these words, and I'm like, damn. Everybody got technology, but you still spelling the T-E-H or DEEN, D-E-N. Come on. You got people who want balls, taking these kids' money. And you know what I said to myself? I said, somebody going to snap and some kids going to get hurt. Somebody going to come and start shooting. Stop throwing balls when you know you don't have the money. Because you got kids that travel. They hold, they steal, they do whatever they can to get to some of these balls, and then they get lied to. Oh, we changed the category from 500 to 250. That's not right. But the karma is an ML. What you do, it comes back. And it's unfair. It's enough in this life, this community, for all of us to benefit. My daughter, I think she's an icon. If she's not, she should be. Renee to St. Laurent. She say, these kids need to know about breast cancer. They don't know nothing about that. The only thing these kids know is HIV, Some of them know about hepatitis. Some of them know about gangrene. But majority of them don't really know because these leaders are not sitting down with them. These leaders, some of these leaders sound like pimps. Join my house. I'll give you life. But the minute the kids don't perform, they ridicule, they throw them out the house, or they talk about them like a dog. I tell all kids, whether they join my house or join any other house, you make the house. If you take, just say the House of Blues, just example, and you got that one person, if you don't have no kids walking and turning it and representing that house, the house is nothing. But people don't understand that. I asked somebody, I said, why do people think of join your house that will be instantly successful? They said, I don't know. Andre Mirza had to walk to pay his dues. Harold Balenciaga had to walk to pay his dues. So why do a child think, oh, if I join these houses, I'm going to be great? You're not going to be great. You got to pay your dues like every other person that came through the ball scene. I understand some kids feel that, oh, these legends, these icons need to take a back seat. Y'all need to first focus on where the past so y'all can get to y'all future. You need to know if it wasn't for the avant-garde, the Ebonies, or the Mizzles, it wouldn't be no ball scene. But instead of us always trying to be chief, we need to be Indian. Even from the highest icon, even from the Libasians or whoever, we all need to come and listen. Nobody is smarter than the other. Nobody is prettier than the other, unless you got Donald Trump money. Your body will not look like that in 10 or 15 years. I'd rather be ugly and have more common sense than have a body and be dumb. And it's a lot of them out there. Trust and believe that.
Right.
Because they're not being guided correctly. You know?
Right. Not to cut you off or anything, but, you know, also Florida icons, legends don't get much recognition from New York. You know, the Southwest, you know, a lot of regions, you know, even Europe, you know what I mean? There's a lot of regions out there that don't get the proper recognition from the East or New York states, especially Latinos.
But you know what? I met some beautiful Latinos in my life, and I'm going to be honest. If I can just have a house full of Latinos, I wouldn't be mad. Because, you know, when the House of Ninja comes to the ball in Chicago, I see nothing but excellency. When they lose gracefully. When they win gracefully. They don't ramp the legs. They don't stomp. They don't be ready to tap the ball through. So my thing is this. The houses before them, the members before them, why can't you take a page out? I say, don't nobody want to look and listen and learn. Everybody want to act like they know. And half of us don't know. I was reading about Dorian Stewart saying, don't come to his balls with that fake labels or fake runway look. People study YouTube. Because some people can't read, I'm going to be honest. But you can look at the YouTube clip. I don't mind asking other houses, leaders, about different things in their house. I have talked to Renee St. Laurent, all the way down to Chauncey Ebony. I think he's a wonderful guy. I have talked to Jack. I have talked to Neiman. But when I really want to reach out to someone that gives me the real truth, it's Tommy Avant-Garde and Jasmine Ferrer. I can come at them, and they have not shown me no kind of phoniness since I've been in the ball scene. Jasmine has came and cooked me. She has wrote me while I was incarcerated. She stood by my side. Tommy, I have called on him countless. Even we live like a couple blocks away. He has been there for me. And it's not been, oh, well, you got to do this for me or I got to do this for you. He has been there countless for me. You understand? He never tried to ask me to be in his house or bribe any of my kids. And I like that I can learn. I can get knowledge. Who was that? This guy, Davon Thomas. I think he's a ninja. I asked him about little ballroom history. He gave it to me. He didn't give it to me, as the kids say, out of shadiness. He gave it to me. Wow. You know, I have learned, even from you, I met some of the Infinities at a function last year. I'm talking about honest people that just gave me the knowledge I asked for without looking for anything in return. It's not that many people out there, and it's sad. It's sad. It really is. You know.
That sounded like a snapback. That sounded like a snapback.
You know what? I don't use the slang.
You don't have to do anything for BallroomSceneRadio.com to support you.
But you know what? I don't do the slang shady. I just tell it the way I see it, the way I feel. I feel that my category doesn't get recognized. And if you look at us now, and we went against some of the absolutely biological males, somebody better ask somebody, we would be able to compete and win. And like they say, it's no place. Like, no, like when you ever say, know your place. Because we're supposed to be reckoned.
I've seen some trans men walking this year's latex ball, and I was blown away.
Like MC Deborah said, know your place, because we are forced to be reckoned with. But if you look at our community, you don't hear us talking about each other on Facebook or at a ball clowning. What for? You got these girls competing against each other about their bodies. Oh, girl, I look realer than you. Girl, I look sickening. Honey, so what? Big deal. Congratulations. But see, ain't no lie. Back then, look, Asia once said, girl, I look real. See, these girls today, they got a plus. They get the better body. Because back in the day, you had to come with natural looks. And if half these girls can't no body, how do you think they will look? Let's be honest.
Okay.
You see, Willie Ninja made his shit. How many people still making their shit now? Let's be honest. People need to look at the past. Do you understand what I'm saying? I love the House of Scholar when I first came out. Neiman Marcus had them on point for Face Runway. Duty Blahnik, the boy is gorgeous. Used to be a model. Natural looks. He didn't have to get pumped. So many kids are getting pumped. And they're getting pumped any kind of way, and it's messing their body up. But see, they doing it for that 5 minutes of fame at the ball.
Okay.
When you might think, come in. You understand what I'm saying? You got houses out here that's using these agencies and not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Just to get that money. Just to get those numbers. And it's sad. It really is. Nobody is trying to help these kids get GED or tell them to get a GED. None of these, they're not trying to tell these transgender girls, I mean, you don't have to be on the street no more. You can get jobs now. Real jobs. Nobody's telling them that.
Sir.
You know, when does it end? You know, when does it end?
Wow.
Sorry. But I'm just saying, when does it end?
Well, I want to give a great big shout out to Tommy Avant-Garde real quick. He says he appreciates, us exploiting the complexities of this situation in the community. Well, you know what? Let's take it back a little bit real quick. Let's talk a little bit about, some of your first houses and your first balls. Let's talk about that.
Okay, well, I'm not good at I'm good at remembering the theme of the ball. I just know my first ball was at Fifth City. I walked rags to riches, and I won there. I walked in North Carolina at the Deer Ball. I won there. I walked in South Carolina. I won there. I walked in Indianapolis and Kentucky. Larry Mizza, Chanel, whatever his name. I won there.
I know that's right.
I just did it for fun, but I never joined no house. And the reason is I have a problem joining somebody or being under somebody that's younger than me. And I'm talking about in age because even though I did the scene, I was either working or at school. You know, I didn't have time to do things like some people did to get to these balls. I had a life outside of the ball scene. I was asked by certain houses to join, and I was very humble and said thank you, but I said no. I didn't like the way some houses did initiations. And it said that you had to go through an initiation to join a house. Right. Everybody was a beginner at one time, so why would you put stipulations on another person? Everybody is not a slow or fast opportunist. Some people need to start out slow to catch up.
Right.
You know, I do feel that a lot of kids join houses to belong, but now since so many kids are getting done wrong, they have the kiki scene. You know, I don't like nobody turning down another person because they don't look right, they're not the right complexion, they don't walk right. We all God's kids. You know. We all God's kids.
I know that's right. All right, let's go into the history of the Chicago and Midwest ballroom scene.
Well, from my recollection, the Avant-Garde was the first iconic house. That's how people like to say things. And some of the houses from then on was the House of Enigma, which is Aaron Brown.
Yeah, shout out to Aaron. Hello, Aaron.
You had, rest in peace, Cassandra Day, and she was a / ball girl, showgirl, pageant girl.
Wow.
You had, yeah, you know, and that's another thing. A lot of these pageant girls started out in the ball scene, like Raquel Lord, ex-Balenciaga. You know, she, you know, was a ball and now a pageant girl. You had the House of Elan, Couture, Evisu. You had Ochi Omni, and I think, what's his name? Let me get it right. Is it Kenny Omni? I think he's a beautiful guy. I met him when he came up here. You had Mishika. You had the Rodales. You got the Givenchy before they went on to be House of Foray. You had the Prodigies. You know, you had the XLs. You had Fairmont. I mean, you know, you had Structure. You had the House of Herrera. You know, you had, Escadas, the Now House, Balmain, the Cons. You know, but the older houses were the ones like the House of Enigma, the Avant-Garde, XL, Fairmont, Couture, Givenchy. You had the House of Glory. You know, you had a lot of houses back then where a lot of the talent came from before they, you know, left and started out their own house. You know.
Okay. So, did we get them all? Okay, let's go a little bit about, do you know anything about Ohio's ballroom scene? Let's get some tea on the Ohio ballroom scene, because I don't really get into that.
Only person that I know is my son that's in Ohio now. I just started walking down there. I don't know too much about the Ohio scene, but I know we do have a ball scene in Milwaukee. The overall father, Chad DeMira. Shout out to the DeMira house. You know, but I think that majority of the ball scene was like Indianapolis, Chicago, Detroit, you know, and for Larry Mizza, he always woke it up for Kentucky. I don't think that Minnesota, they're coming along, House to Valentino and a couple other houses down there. But the main core was Chicago. If you came to the Midwest, you had to walk in Chicago, you know. And that's just like New York. Everybody say if you don't walk Cold Winter Ball or Jack's Ball or the Latex Ball, you ain't walk. But you had to come through Chicago to walk, to beat the best.
I know that's right.
And we do have a lot of talent here, you know, but we don't get recognized. That's not fun. That's not cool.
Yeah. But you know what? It seems to be every region, you know, because of the fact that, you know, ballroom stayed in these states after the fact of New York. So there seems to be some type of stipulations or something there. I don't
know. But, you know, if we want to call it for spade, I can say that the East, as far as New York, is late on the pageant scene. Because we're the capital of the pageant girls. But I wouldn't do that. Because New York got talent. You know, I don't know if you ever looked at it, but the House of Ninja here, I think the overall mother or the mother, she walked and did a pageant. And this is where it separates the girls from the ladies. Because these ladies, they compete 30, 40 people at one time. And when they lose gracefully. No turning tables, no kicking in doors. They lose and they come back again. See, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, they say be shady on the radio because I don't believe in that. I just believe everybody deserves an opportunity. Whether you're in the East, the South, whether you in Baltimore or you in Alabama. Everybody deserves an opportunity. If somebody want to start a house and call it the House of Cows, don't look down on it because your house has started before theirs or you may have some top people. But I don't feel no house is the best because if your house was the best, your kids wouldn't leave. Your kids wouldn't leave. They would still be in that same house. Right?
I agree with you.
You know, I want to come to Florida. I think Florida has a nice scene. It's just that some people say it's too far. You know, a lot of people are scared to go too far out their area. You know.
You know, we relocated to Pennsylvania. We're in Philly now, darling. Yeah, we're in Philly now. We're doing the North. You know, we travels. We're gonna we'll be hitting the West Coast soon too, in the Midwest. So I'll be seeing you guys.
Come on,
I know that. I'm collecting some funds real quick, so I can do a couple moves.
When you got Megabus, you know, or as they say, you got still a couple of woodworkers. Maybe you can, you know, get a ticket or whatever. You know.
Yes,
you know.
Definitely. Oh yes, I went to Chicago before. Trust me, I love it. Especially when it's windy out there. It just blows me right across the bridge and stuff. You know, because I like to stay where the hotels are and stuff. You know, walk the Ave. You already know.
But you know, Izzy, you know, what I've learned about the ball scene, you can grow into something great and take that talent and go a little higher. You know, but you have to be strong. And there's a lot of people that I've seen that the ball scene has crushed them to nothing.
Oh, yeah. It's even me. You know, when I started, it was very intimidating for me because I didn't know anyone. And, you know, you have to get to know the scene first before you could actually get comfortable and come out, you know, and walk a ball. You know, I don't know how it is for everybody else, but for me, I had to get comfortable first. I couldn't just come out because, you know, I came out in an era where, you know, there were certain individuals who were in the limelight at the time. And, you know, at that time, they were like the main event. So somebody from the sidelines just can't come in and crash the main event. It's just crazy. So
Yeah, but
I was like, I'm
you
gonna wait
also-
till I get older. You know, let me get my craft together. Let me get this Carter together, and let me get it together. In other words, before you walk a ball, you know, you got to get it together. Those who are eager to walk a ball too quickly, you know, it can cause consequences where it can actually ruin or kind of tarnish your reputation. You know, so you might want to enter the ballroom scene with a little education and background knowledge before you jump on the runway.
But you know, you also got to have somebody you can trust. Do you know it is so many devils in the ballroom scene?
Who you telling?
I feel that I should be like Janice Mirza. What she said the other day, I seen her. Let me get my holy oil out. I think that I need the holy oil because some of these devils that look like angels will swallow you whole and still be smiling in your face. And it's so many of them. It is so many of them. They will act like they're your friend, your buddy, and then they will very much cut you on the panel. They would. And I've seen that.
Give me a second real quick. I have a caller. Oh. We're back.
Yeah, you hung up on it.
No, we got disconnected. It's cool. It's all right.
What's wrong with your phone? It's a bootleg phone. You can't. Okay.
We had a caller and we tried to transfer, but got disconnected. So no, but you know what? Let's go into transeducation, something I like to call trans-education.
Okay, let's go.
For those who don't know out there, who are just coming into the scene, let us know a little bit about the differences between a butch lesbian and a trans man. What are the differences between a butch lesbian and a trans man?
Okay, from my definition, it's a female that still look like a female, but has the role of a more dominant female. She can give you the dominancy of like a tomboy, but you can tell that it's a female.
Holy oils. Okay.
Okay. A trans man is a person who no longer feel that being a butch lesbian is suffice or satisfactory. They choose to go through the process of changing themselves surgically, with moans, and their identities. Whereas I want to say, for me, that I fit the bill of a trans man, but I have met some butch studs, and I met one or two trans men that has dibbled and dabbled with the opposite sex. Now, I mean, hey, each his own, but I don't think that will qualify them as a trans man. You go through all that to do that, to lay with a man, you might as well just kept your identity and wear your little boy or man clothes. Wow. And still just stayed a butch lesbian. That's just my opinion.
Let's talk about that a little bit, because I have a lot of scenarios in the scene where I've been watching and reading comments on Facebook where, you know, a lot of, should I say, butch lesbians decide to go forth and take hormones, testosterone, and become a trans man, but then still want to be with a gay man or another lesbian or a transsexual. What are your opinions?
Okay, well, let me hit, because you hit a nerve. I used to date a transgender female. I'm not gonna lie. But my thing was we didn't interact like a straight couple. Okay? my thing was, let me get it right. Just help me with this, because I know some people laughing. I get confused when they say top and bottom. Okay, that's why I said I didn't go back to gay school. I think like a manly guy, a muscle guy, is a top, but I come to find out that he's a bottom. And, you know, I get confused on that. But, yeah, I do get confused, because when I look at these feminine boys, they say, oh, I'm a top. I'm like, but you looking like a little daffodil. You know, then you got these muscular guys that's a bottom. What? I said, yeah. I said, whoa. Y'all looking like, it looks confusing to me. I'm just saying, it looks confusing to me. But, you know, hey, to each his own.
I definitely understand you. That's why when people ask me, are you a top and bottom, I say, listen, I am a gay male. That's it.
Okay, this is my thing, okay?
If you don't understand what that means, then you are living in a twilight zone.
Like I tell you, I listen, or try to listen to all, but I only consume some, because some of it's not even worth trying to consume. I've noticed before I really came out, back in the day with my auntie and them, a lot of stud bras were going with drag queens. Right. You know, and they was giving them their props when they was in the street. You know, this is my daddy or whatever. But behind closed doors, they was getting down. They was actually having sex like a straight couple. I know now that it is some transgender women that actually go with trans men. I'm not going to say all what they do behind closed doors, but I know some trans man is not a fucking bottom. Now, you got some trans man that does that. To me, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of confusing, but it's not my life, so I shouldn't really have to worry about it.
Right. You have to expect that.
Right, I do respect.
There's some,
I respect.
No, you expect, like you have to expect that there's some people who try it and then it's not for them. You know what I mean? Not every, like you said, not every trans man is going to be by the book. There's some that made maybe too much of a mistake or too little of a mistake or just went too far. You know what I mean? And they're still stuck in a confusion state.
But see,
you know,
when I went through my transformation, I had to go through several psychologists. It wasn't, okay, I want to be a man. They had to know in your mind that you were able, you were sound of mind to know what you was about to go through, okay? You know, I hear a lot of girls say, oh, I'm hungry, I'm crying, I'm sweating. Then they go through the augmentation, and then they turn around and say, okay, I want to stop. You lost your fucking mind. Why did you do it in the beginning? You understand what I'm saying? I try to tell everybody that's going through this transformation, be in your own place. Your family is just now getting over that you're homosexual or you're gay. Then they got to go through you doing a transformation. That's a little bit too much for some people. So be in your own place. So while you're going through the transformation, you're going through the mood swings, don't nobody got to be putting up with it. Nobody. That's just me. Right. I don't feel that transitioning is for everyone. It's not. It's not. But you can't tell some people. Because they say, oh, girl, you look fierce. Oh, girl, you're getting your life. But then when they're not around you and you get ridiculed by the police or by people in society and you're on the verge of a nervous breakdown, then what? That's why I tell everybody, be careful of what you're trying to do. But see, too many people are doing it for the wrong reasons.
Right.
I'm an old man. I have seen, I have saw, I have been there. I'm an old man. It's nothing too much that excites me. It's nothing too much that I don't understand. You know, I mean, this is me. I have 2 daughters. I have 2 granddaughters. You know, and they know me as father. They don't know me as he, she, he. You know, I've told them about the life and everything else, but they respect me as father because I respect them. I don't live that double life. I can't afford it.
All right, real quick.
You know,
not to throw you off the subject real quick, but now butch lesbians and trans men, those 2 terms right there. Should these 2 gender categories be separate at every ball? What are your opinions on that?
Yes, because you know why? If okay, they say realness. And in my definition, a butch take on the male version. Do you see realness? If you got a man, a trans man with a beard, and you got a just a regular female who give you boyish walk, 9 out of 10, they're gonna pick the one with the beard or the one that's that's has the moans and their body is contouring like a man. That is unfair. It's unfair. I mean, what you think? That's like putting a drag queen up to a female figure and say, give me realness. Right. You still see her as Arnold Schwarzenegger with some makeup on to a person that looked like Holly Berry.
I'm done. Show's over. No.
I mean, let's be honest.
Wow.
It is some female figures that don't even look like they transition.
Correct.
But then some people still give it to them because they've been out here a while. That's unfair. Look at what's her name, Tracy Africa. Pretty, right? Beautiful. She can walk all day long from here to Mexico. Wouldn't nobody know.
Right.
Octavia, Renee St. Laurent. Wouldn't nobody know. But you got some out here that think they real, and I think they should have moaned a little bit more. I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
I hate when they talk about this.
No. You know what? My true test, I'm gonna be honest, I feel that my true test of me being passed as a man or a male was not society and was not my job or not my community. My true test was when I got incarcerated. Don't too many people know. When I got incarcerated, they threw me on the men's side, but I was on lockdown because the females were telling their lawyers, and it's the truth, that they put a man on his side. I'm scared I'm going to get raped or whatever. And my lawyer had to motion that until I caused or raped or did anything out of the norm, until my change was truly changed, I had to be put back on the female side, no matter what my appearance gave.
Wow. Not cool.
I had guards to honestly say, wait, we need a female. We cannot search you like we search an average biological male. And I'm going to be honest. When I got locked up, I wasn't trying to get a piece. I was trying to do my time. I already knew I was labeled. I already knew that if some go down, they was going to blame me. And I was not trying to make my time as hard than I already knew. That was my true test. My true test, I was in a car before I got my license changed, and the police stopped me. He said, okay, sir, drive slow. And my license said female. I said, excuse me.
Wow.
But you could ask Tommy, Solomon, Infinity, Marcus, even Kelly Mirza. She chopped me at a fucking ball. I was walking a ball in North Carolina. She was on the judge's counter, and I'm not saying nothing bad about it. She chopped me. She said, no, honey, this is the wrong category. Jack had to stop her and say, no, that's the right person for this category. She told me, come to the table. She had to feel my hands and look. And her first words and last words, work. Honey, this is not no joke. I didn't get pumped overnight. And you know what I said to myself? I thought judges that be on the panel supposed to know what a category gives. When you don't know and you up on a panel and it's nothing against nobody, baby, something wrong. I was just being me. That's all. I didn't come with no extra makeup on or whatever. I was just being me. I walked the ball in Detroit. The girl was ready to jump on me, Izzy. Come on, that's a goddamn man. How the fuck y'all gonna have this man walking against me? It's unfair. Honey, it wasn't no other category. They were gonna let me walk. I was just being me.
I don't know, honey. Sounds like a snapback to me.
No, but I'm just saying, I was just being me. Jasmine Couture, when she first seen me, the only thing she said was work. I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that. I was just being me. I didn't come in being arrogant, like, I know I got this. I was just coming to walk a ball. But I do think those categories need to be separate. And I think that if a trans man can walk executive realness for as a butch queen, why can't he walk?
Honey, you know
I
the
think if a
shade is thick.
Well, I'm so sorry, but isn't the ball scene about being competitive, being creative?
I agree with you.
Okay, so why can't we walk?
Well, there's something.
Every female figure, right? But every female figure don't have 34 double D. Real women out here don't have big titties,
right?
But they real. So why can't they walk?
Right.
You got foreigners from China that's voguing down. You hear me? Voguing down. And it should come to a time where they should be able to walk against a female figure. What's the difference? Tell me what's the difference.
How do you feel about butch queen and drag categories being separated from femme queen realness, and why are they lumping them together in most states?
First of all, I feel that it's a political thing in most states. How do you have a butch queen or a butch queen up in drag walking as a female figure? She got titties and the other one got toilet paper or socks up in her chest. It's unfair.
Right.
But if we go by the definition of the original rules of the category, a lot of kids will get shocked. It's unfair. I don't care how much a butch queen can come and break up the building, but if you're going to have a female figure and you want this female figure and you actually saying she got to come with titties, I don't think a butch queen up in drag should walk that category with that female figure. If you're going to do that for that particular ball, then you might as well let a trans man walk executive. You might as well let a butch schoolboy walk schoolboy. You might as well let them all walk every category. Because Sex Siren originally was a man who dropped his draw and showed his penis. But they can't do that no more because too many of these horny people would jump the floor. Let's be honest. That's the original category. It was called Magic Stick. We can't do that no more because half of them ain't even sterile. Let's be honest. But I'm just saying. Let's be honest. Sex Siren was originally, you took off your clothes, you dropped your penis on the fucking table, and you shake whatever. That was the Sex Siren category.
Right.
But now they have changed it. So if I'm going to have a female figure, you know, I'm just going to put it out there. What's her name? Sanaya. I can't have Sanaya walking against a drag queen. It's no competition. Correct?
Correct. I definitely feel you on that. I mean, what are some of the solutions or precautions you think we could take to disengage that, or these from happening in balls?
Well, repeat the question you read to, so what you say?
No, I was just saying, correct. I was saying, how do you think we can fix that?
First of all, I think that a lot of us need to get off our high horses. That's first. I think all of us need to remember where they came from. You need to give everybody an opportunity because somebody opened the door and gave you an opportunity. Okay? Nobody is fucking grand. Trust me. And we need to all come off our high horses. We get these legendary stars, these icons, and some of us act like, we're just too fucking grand. But outside the ball scene, we're just an average person. That's one. Two, I think that if a person can actually bring that category and bring it to life, let them. Because we are about being competitive and creative. If a woman, butch queen, executive, whatever, can come and bring that category to life, let them. if you say Butch Queen up in drag against Femme Queen, and this Butch Queen get through, and the judges don't know, hey, let them. That means that motherfucker was awesome. Excuse my French. But I think that some of us are on this, this high mighty trip that they set up the balls for certain people to win. I've been involved. I thought that when the commentators say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, category closed, and then so-and-so from his house brings somebody and you let them in, that's unfair.
Right.
That's unfair. But I thought that Dorian Stewart was going to have this big meeting to lay ground rules for everybody. And I guess right now he's busy. So I have asked the icons of the Midwest to let's form our own rules so we can keep the longevity and the positiveness that we have in the Midwest going. It would have been nice to have a big summit, but before the ballroom scene go down to ruins in the Midwest, I feel that it's time for us to get together as a whole. Not worry about what they do in the East or what they do in the DMV.
Right.
Let's worry about what we got going on here.
Right.
Because we have a lot of positive things going on here.
Oh, that's right. Yes. That's amazing. You know, I wanted to go back into some trans education real quick.
Okay.
Some of the people out there who are tuning in are asking about testosterone treatment. You know, like what changes to expect from testosterone treatment? How long does it take before the facial hair comes in?
Well, you know, everybody's body is different. It's like a car. And to me, I think if you do things the right way, go to a doctor and everything, you'll see the results. Everybody's results don't happen like in 30 days, 60 days, 40 days. You know, it depends on your level in your body. It depends on a whole lot of factors. But I know some people, they have had a hysterectomy to have the process to go a little bit further or move a little bit faster. But I do think if you do it the right way and you just be patient, everything will come into form. You know? I like how I think, and I'm just saying from what I've seen and who I've talked to, I think the trans men are more patient than a lot of the transgender women. Because they're running over there, I guess, to Florida for the titties that's on sale. That's what I say. So I'm so sorry. Y'all going to get these titties and still looking hard. Moan first. You ain't in no rush. Take your time and moan. Take your time and treat your body right, because it's the only body you got.
I don't want to wait.
Don't rush. Don't rush and go somewhere. Don't rush and get all this body work and you still look hard. You're going to defeat the purpose. You know, now I'm not trying to be shady as people say, but when you look at the big girls already look natural. All they got to do is moan. Body just formed.
Body.
But if you kind of skinny, they got to add meat or they got to pluck. I mean, I'm just seeing, you know, but then you still looking like John Wayne with boobs. It don't look right. It don't. And then the minute that somebody clock you, or as they say, you get mad. But what's the rush? If you truly want to transform, what's the rush? What's the rush? Take your time.
Right. Wow.
Eat right. Treat your body right.
Wow.
You know?
Get some sleep. You know?
Right. You know,
leave the sex apps alone.
Leave the drugs alone.
Leave the drugs alone.
It's like people try to get this body overnight.
Right.
so they can be sick. You're going to be sick, all right? You're going to be sick. I don't know if people have been looking at how some of these girls are getting pumped with all kind of different ingredients in their body.
Wow.
And it's messing them up. Baby, do you, but do it the right way. There's so many beautiful girls that don't really need hardly no work. They got that natural look. That natural will win over any day of the week. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
Just take your time. You know, but hey. And then you got them getting beat up by their man as soon as they get their body. So now you fucked up again.
Wow.
Excuse my French, you know.
Let's go real quick into, please explain, hysterectomy for those who don't know what that means. Then mastectomy, and then we can talk into phalloplasty.
Well, I didn't get no vasectomy. I got circumcised when I did my hysterectomy.
I know that.
A hysterectomy is when they remove the uterus and all the eggs. So if a trans get raped, she won't get pregnant. A hysterectomy is where it's like your female part, you stop. You're no more giving extra, natural, I want to say Mother Nature growing. Some people don't do it, but I did, I call it my version of being circumcised.
Wow.
And when I did what I did, it wasn't that many agencies, doctors, insurance that was, doing it. Right. It was out of pocket for me.
Wow.
And it was expensive.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, my old ass now. I wait till I get old as shit, and now they're giving up all this free stuff away. Yeah,
I know. I was saying that before. A lot of these grown gay men, wanted to be the trans life, the fabulous transilocity life and stuff.
It's not easy.
And then back in the days, it was very difficult for people. And now, they told me that, I don't know. They're
giving out like grilled cheese sounds.
Yeah, something about Obama's giving away free vaginas or something like that.
In certain states. Because
I don't know if that's true or not.
It's not really true, but a lot of insurance companies are giving a lot of different genders augmentations on their bodies. But it's sad when you really don't take the time to get in tune with yourself and you just do this and then later on you want to back out.
Right.
It's not good. It's not good.
What are your thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner?
A fool.
What are your thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner, Mr.
A fool.
A fool?
I think she came in our community to get extra publicity. She's a fool.
Oh.
She has not walked the walk of a transgender. A lot of these transgenders, outside of Tracy Africa, that I don't know, and I really love how she has came and been a very positive image for the community.
Yeah.
A lot of these girls have had to do a lot to get their body. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them have back page, as you say, social worker, escort, and did whatever they had to do to get to where they are as far as their looks. Caitlyn Jenner has not did that at all. She has not suffered. I mean, people talk, but, she got money, But a lot of these girls had to really go through a lot of, right, and it's sad. A lot of these girls, right, and a lot of girls are dead, because of the struggle. So for her to be like a spokesman for our community is a fool. I'd rather have anybody else, I'm just going to throw a name out there. She's a nice lady. The mother of DC Khan, Deja Khan, Kelly Mirza, a lot of other people, Jasmine Foray, The Struggle, Yasmin, people that have actually been through the struggle that can tell. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't been through no struggle, then you need to shut the fuck up. Excuse my French. That's just it.
I know that's right, because, honey, some of the children moved into 14th Street.
Well, you know, we got Ashland, Western, Halsted, you know, but the girls, some of the girls, they got fancy. You know, they got Backpage now, ear rolls and all like that. But a lot of these girls still are going through the struggle because of housing. You know, some of them feel they would be discriminated or picked on as far as going to school and working. But we have so many transgender women today that are doing a lot for the community and not getting recognized. I've seen my sister, not to bring her up again, Jasmine Foray was in a hospital and she works for the community. Somebody called her and said, I'm homeless. Can you help me? She said, honey, I'm in the hospital, but give me your information and I'm going to direct you to somebody that can help you. That's what I call a saint, you know, somebody that was nice. But you have a lot of girls that can tell the story and relate to another girl. And that's what I call, you know, a girl in my book, you know.
I know that's right. Shout out to her, by the way. That's very, very loving and kind.
Let's talk about the violence in the ballroom scene.
Yes, you know, what I did wanted to talk about was the trans murder death rate rising and rising. Let's talk about the violence in the ballroom community and then go into, you know.
You know what? I think the ballroom scene, I think the violence in the ballroom scene is on so many levels because some people pay for people to start a fight in a ball so they don't have to give out the money or whatever, and that's bad. I think when you start to fight and argue over a category, you need to honestly remove yourself from the ballroom scene because you are too involved. This shit is like an addiction, and it shouldn't be. Right. Only thing should be an addiction is living your life, going to work, going to school, being a productive person. But when you standing and fighting over $100 or a fucking trophy, you are an idiot. You're an idiot. What are you fighting for? Because this person didn't see you? This person you didn't sleep with? Oh, this person, yeah, she shaded me. Bitch can't stand me because I'm real. So what? Every ball is not meant for everybody to win. There is not an icon out here that can say every ball they walk, they have won. You have to win to lose. If you don't know how to lose, you don't know how to win. So I think you need to find you another career. That's just it.
I notice a lot of love triangle drama is brought out at the balls and the ballroom community.
Because you know why? First of all, when we go to balls, what we do? We go to balls to have fun, chat with other people. You know, it's almost like a kind of family reunion. But you cannot bring your love life into scenarios like this because you have a weak-minded person that would do whatever they can do to disrupt your relationship or, you know, take you off your square, as the kids say. You know, I think that's not good. Oh, my ex-lover here. Oh, you know, let me do this. That's not good. You know, and then you have a lot of them that's drunk, high, on bipolar, on meds. You know, damn. You know, I think that when they have fights in the ballroom scene and you cannot control your chapter, your kids, or whatever, you either need to remove them from the ball because a lot of people do come to a ball to have fun and walk and compete. Or I think that if the house itself is just a ghetto house or very uncouth, then you need to remove them. But then you have people in here and say, oh, well, if I remove this house, they're not going to come. My ball won't be shit. We have to take a stand. If you have a ball at 9 o'clock and people don't come at 9 o'clock, oh, well, look, we advertised the ball started at 9, you didn't come. Oh, well, you came in at 10, your category's been called closed. Thank you. No money back. But see, it's too many of us, and it's not me. Because when I throw my ball, you going to honestly see how I run. It's too many of us let people dictate our ball. That's not good. It's too many of us that throw a little sham into balls. When the money coming in, oh, honey, I ain't about to give these kids all this money. Let me pay somebody right quick to start a fight. Then the ball shuts down. Then you know you don't have this money. You advertise, I'm giving $10,000, $15,000, and then when you get there, oh, I'm giving $100. Then you got these kids ready to, step in your behind. Karma's a motherfucker. Don't do what you want somebody to do to you. I met this girl, her name's Tayana Evans. And I'm going to be honest. I love Tayana, but Tayana was a force to be reckoned with. Baby, sister girl would go off in a minute. But when she threw her ball one time at some people clowns, the first thing she said was, now I know how it feels. Because she had like showed her ass, but then when she threw a ball, somebody showed their ass. It disrupts the mood of so many people that comes. We just come to have a good time. You want to do that wrestling shit, you got WCW all damn day long. But until you get people that honestly want to stand up and do the right thing, we're going to continue to have this flag in the ballroom scene. And I told somebody today, if the senators and the politicians get a hold of what we're doing, we're going to be back underground. We have been underground for so long. So why now you kind of carrying us back by fighting? And then people say, oh, wait, he called me a bitch. So what? At your job, they call you a bitch. At the police station, they call you a bitch. What you gonna do?
Right.
Words should not hurt nobody. We do things for the pettiest. The pettiest. I said, when people talk about you, they mean they love you. Because if they didn't love you, they wouldn't talk about you. You do not give nobody the upper hand if it's a negativity. You don't.
Right.
I feel sorry that the transgender girls are getting killed rapidly. I think some girls are not telling these guys.
Right.
And then I think some guys knowing, but they don't want their, buddies to find out.
Okay.
So, but the thing is, though, if you like it in the dark, love it in the daylight. You love when they give you that money. You love when they buying you them Timberlands. I see a lot of biological females get mad. What you getting mad for? You should get happy. You should congratulate these transgender girls and try to figure out what could I do to be close to your level and keep my man. Because I'm going to be honest. Transgender girls are some fine-ass women. The real ones. Not the ones that still looking like G.I. Joe. But the transgender girls I've seen, baby, if I can give me about 12, I'll be pimp of the year. Because the girls, they be done from head to toe. But you need to be honest with some of these guys. And you need to be very careful. It should be some kind of sign to show you that he ain't right. Because all them brothers stand on the corner. They want to get low. They want to bend over. But hey.
Wow. There's a lot of trans murders, too.
And that's what I'm saying.
A lot of trans murders going on these days. It's just one after another, after another, after another, after another.
But if you read, majority of them are because they're on the stroll. They out there trying to make their money. And then you got some that the girl gonna say, I'm gonna tell your buddy that you sleeping with me and that I'm a transgender. So he figured, okay, bitch, I'm gonna kill your ass. Excuse my French again. But it's sad because all these transgender murders, these are somebody's child. This is somebody's sister or brother.
Right.
You're right.
Let's go into the history of the House of Loren. Because I know you got different chapters all over the U.S. now, I believe so. You have South Carolina.
Correct.
Father J. Nubian King. Midwest Father.
No, I don't have no Midwest Father no more. He went back to the House of Revlon.
Wow. Okay. South.
But no,
Father in the South.
I got DeCarlos Wilford. He's a truck driver. I got Kyra St. Bonet Cassadine. She's a South Coast region mother in Memphis. I got my chapter mother, Amaya Dickerson. She's a pageant girl as well. I got Malaysia Chanel Iman. She's the chapter mother of North Carolina. I have Tori Cooper, who's the mother of Atlanta. I have Shasha the Destroyer, Loren, ex Herrera, Loren, Midwest mother. I have my son, Father J. Loren, the OKI region. And you know what? Just to tap a little bit about him, when I met him, he was a 007. Never been in a house whatsoever. Wow. A lot of houses, you know how houses, they come after you like a pimp, you know, for a prostitute. That's how I look at some houses. They inquire, they talk to him. But, you know, I found out that when you look over a person, that's like a gift to another house. And he and we talked and everything. And I liked the way he was chatting. And like I said, I believe in opportunity. I offered him the father position. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever get to meet him, my son has did everything what an actual father's supposed to do, except sleep with the kids. He's there like a mentor. He has used his house to have the kids to stay there, you know, to help look for jobs and everything. He went with one of my daughters when she had got part of her augmentation of her body. And he's been a delight. You know, he's an asshole at times. I love him dearly, but I wouldn't second guess nothing that he has done this far. You know, I have my daughter in D.C., Ramona Gant. She's a transgender woman. You know, I have my daughter Ramona Valentina. She's from Italy. Yeah. She's a Loren. You know, I have my daughter Irina Koshenska. She's from Russia. You know, I have 3 kids from Ontario, Canada. You know, so and like I said, I have my daughter Kima, a.k.a. Legend J. Scott. I love my daughter, old bitch, but I love her dearly. She's been voguing since 1998, and she should be an icon soon. But I love my kids. You know, I let my family know every other day that I deeply appreciate them walking under the house of Loren. I don't take none of them for granted. I do understand that their personal life comes first. I mean, I would like to be House of the Year. But at the same time, I still want my kids to maintain, you know, their life outside the ball scene. I mean, I do have some addicted kids, but I can always say with all the balls that's going on, it'll be a ball another day. You know, I try to be human with them as much as possible. I don't try to feel like I'm on my high horses with them, you know, because we're all people. For the House of Loren, I do see us getting better. I do see us being a force to be reckoned with. I do see us, the house, to be one day be iconic. I don't know if that's 20, 30 years down the line, if the ball scene is still around. But I do hope that what I express to them, the way I carry myself at balls, that they take a little bit of me and, you know, have it with them when they walk or when they're out. Because, like I tell them, we just having fun. Do not fight at people's balls, because when I have my ball, I don't want you to fight. I don't want them doing the same thing to me.
Right.
You know? I do look for diversity. I don't like a house with just Afro-Americans, because there's talent among Latinos, Chinese, Caucasians. You know, I have a son in California who has a master's degree, Dante Loren, and he's Native American. You know, so I like diversity because we can all learn from each other. You know, you need to, you know, you need to stop looking at what's there and look all around. What's our flag? Rainbow, right?
Yep, all the colors.
Sometimes I can't tell, because when I go to certain, you know, I mean, when you go to certain places, all these blacks. I'm not racist, but goddamn, give me a little vanilla swirl. You know, I have Latinos in my family, and I'm learning Spanish. You know, because they be cussing me out. I'll be like, okay, call me a bitch again. Excuse my French. Buka. I know. I'm catching on, but I want my house to have a little bit of each of the houses that's before me. But I don't want the negativity. I can do without. I've heard people say, oh, yeah, well, this house and that house, we get lovers. Not here. There's too much out there. All those different sites. I can't stop the kids from doing bad things. I just say be safe.
Right.
But I do tell them about the jobs. If my old ass can do it, so can you.
I know that's
that's just me.
Any advice for any butch or butch queens that want to get on testosterone or T?
For the butch studs and for the trans men that are out there, my first thing to you is to honestly live a life as a man without all the shots and the augmentation first. Right. When I say that, can you go in a man's washroom and stand and pee, or do you have to stand over the toilet? Can you go and live your life even though your family may ridicule you and still maintain who you are and not buckle under pressure? And if you choose to live this life, live it for you. Don't live it because your buddy looks good. Don't live it because your appearance, you over, as they say. Live it for you. As long as you live for you and you have faith, because God loves everybody, He loves everybody, you'll be all right. But I do say be careful, because this is not an easy life, especially when you're going through the transformation. It's not an easy life, especially if you never been on these kind of medications. Your body will go through a change, your mood swings, your attitude. You just start changing overnight, and you need to be in your own or be around someone who will be patient with you to see you go through the change, and get people around you that won't look at you saying you're a freak or, anything like that,
Right. I know that's right.
And try to get you a job. That helps too. Get your job.
Yeah, definitely. And stay in school. School is very important as well.
Yeah, my old ass in school. I'm back again. Yeah,
Well, learning is a lifetime. But you know what? I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, my pleasure. I'll be glad when we meet.
Definitely, yeah. I appreciate, exploiting a lot of the politics and ballroom scene culture. And you said some real positive and some real shit.
I just say what I see. I'm not trying to be stepping on nobody's toes, but to keep the longevity of the ballroom scene, we all need to come as one. No region is better than the other. We all have nice talent in each region. But the ones before us need to remember they was given an opportunity, so why can't we, the new ones coming in, given an opportunity? It's not going to hurt them. It's not going to take nothing away from them. They're going to still be icons. They're going to still be legends. They're going to still be known. But it's like school. You have to make room for the next ones, and you have to put all the messiness aside, and let's just say, let's have fun. Because that's what it was at one time. It was fun before people started picking up chairs, throwing tables, paying kids to start a fight so they wouldn't have to give the money. Don't throw a ball if you don't want to give nobody no money. Throw a ball and say, okay, I'm giving out canned goods, or I'm giving out douche, or deodorant, something, but don't do what you want somebody to do to you.
Right. Have some respect.
That's hard.
Well, we're getting close to the end of the show. Once again, I would love to thank you personally, once again, for coming on the show and talking about some real personal issues and telling us a little bit about, the Midwest and the West Coast ballroom scene and Chicago's ballroom scene and the history of the House of Loren was a blessing.
Thank you.
All righty. So, any shout outs you want to give out? Anything?
I want to shout out to my son, Terrence, the one I was telling you about. He has a non-for-profit organization called Heroes of Change. He's trying to help the LGBTQ community, homeless. Shout out to Tammy Avant-Garde for his wonderful work in the Midwest, even though he doesn't get recognized enough. Shout out to my grandson, Catrell Mizza, who is doing wonderful things with his dance troupe. Shout out to Janice Mizza, Eric Mack, Opie in Indianapolis for the Brothers United. Shout out to Marissa Miller and all Ayana Valenciaga for all the work they're doing. Shout out for everybody in the Midwest that has continued the ballroom scene, and let's just keep it going.
I know that's right. And shout out to
Izzy, yeah.
Malcolm, all right, and also shout out to founder Antonio Loren.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep you posted. I'll keep in contact with you, okay? And if there's anything you need, just text me. You already know how to go down.
Okay. All right. Take care. Stay blessed.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was founder Loren Antonio Loren. You're tuned into the hottest station on the Internet Nation, BallroomSceneRadio.com. It's your boy Izzy Stars LaBeija. And we're getting ready to spin a little bit of music for y'all. Show's not over.
Voguing in a competition, boldly face your opposition, or just forget your inhibitions, elements of Vogue. Aim for total exhibition, give your very own rendition, assume your first attack position. Now Vogue.
Master of Ceremonies, David E. and Extravaganza. I'll now depart by saying, I love you all for loving me.
Iconic Derek Pop This LaBeija coming to you live. You're listening to the hottest station on the Internet Nation, BallroomSceneRadio.com.
Ding dong dong ding dong dong. Ba-da-dong, do-da-dong, 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 dong-da-dong, dong-dong, do-da-dong. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dong-dong-dong, ba.
I'm a super twister with the S on my chest. 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 S on my chest.
But when the curtain comes down and the circus is through, no one is left but me, you, and all my tears. So many tears.
This thing.
Scene Radio is sponsored by the House of Ninja, House of Blonic, House of Ultra Omni, House of Extravaganza, House of Infinity, House of Milan, House of Latex, and of course, the one and only, the legendary House of Stars. Special thanks to Danny Stretch Ninja, DJ Frankie Paradise, Steve Gonzalez, DJ Chip Chop Ninja, legendary Jay Blonic, Icon Kevin Ultra Omni, Icon Angel Infinity, Icon Baron Milan, legendary Mother Power Infinity, and of course, Icon Grandfather Hector Extravaganza. Tune in every week at 9 p.m. for the hottest station on the Internet Nation, BallroomSceneRadio.com.